Well, hello, thank you for joining us today again on the Church History Trail. You're very welcome to the programme. Where we are is we're actually at St Paul's here in Castlewellan. And the Reverend Moore raised funds for to build a Chapel of Ease here in Castlewellan, which of course is now St Paul's Cathedral, Church of Ireland. And it's absolutely beautiful, as you can see. So, work started on the new church in 1848. But the first builder, Mr. Parker, he took off to America with the funds. So he was a very greedy man, obviously. And the new church was finally commissioned in 1853, but the architect was the famous Charles Lanyon, who of course done a lot of building work in Belfast, including the courthouse and also the Crumlin Road prison. You can see wee faces there. So Charles has done a fantastic job with this church, there's no doubt about it. She's an absolute cracker, as you would say. Inside the church there are plaques for the ANNESLEY family of Castlewellan, who were a big landowning family here in Castlewellan. But there's a grave I want to show you, and it's a very special grave. It's not a grave of a minister, it's actually a grave of a child, but it's a lovely grave and I want to show you it, or at least the sentiment on it is lovely. So I tried that door, but unfortunately it's not open. I would assume that takes you into where the crypts are, underneath the church. So Charles Lanyon was a very capable builder, or architect should I say. So I'm going to take you up here and show you this grave. Couldn't find any minister graves here. But that's not to say that there aren't any, because I didn't look at them all. So it's this grave here that I want to show you now. You might say, Mark, it looks just like a plain grave. What's so special about this? Well, it's actually the sentiment that's on it that drew my attention. So it says here, in loving memory of David. I don't know what that says, but it's Campbell, who fell asleep in Jesus on the 20th of April 1886, and he was only aged 14 years. And here's what he said, saying, "Mother, dear Jesus will take his little lamb into his bosom." And I'm sure that was very sad for his mother to hear those words, because that meant that David was going to be no longer here on this earth. But yet, I'm sure she treasured those same words, knowing that Jesus would take care of her little lamb. And of course, Jesus takes care of all his little lambs, old or young, when we put our trust completely in Christ for our salvation. So I thought that was a lovely wee touch. So there you go, folks. That's St. Paul's Church here at Castlewellan. Thanks for watching, and God bless.